So this moment absolutely gave me chills growing up, and it still gives me chills now, but this moment, it could have looked a whole lot different and make a whole lot more sense.
Prepare yourself, didnt Saiyan.
If you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way you never miss a video. These are today's hashtag end of video squad winners. If you would like to join them, make sure to watch till the very end of this video. Drop your comment with the hashtag end of video squad for a chance to be featured in my next video. Ask yourselves and tell me in the comment section below, do you like Super Saiyan 3? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Where does it rank in your transformation list? Because there are a hell of a lot of transformations, and Super Saiyan 3 has been overshadowed by other transformations, but it was the first time that we got a transformation, excluding Uzaru, that physically changed something about the person and made them look completely different. Nothing else had done it before. I mean, the extended version of Super Saiyan made you really bulky, but that's just adding to mass. Then you had Super Saiyan 2, all it added was electricity, and I'm talking obviously about design. When it comes to Super Saiyan 3, you lose your eyebrows and your hair grows insanely long. But what if we could have had this moment right here, this epicness that is the Super Saiyan 3 transformation, one of the greatest transformations of all time. What if we could have had this moment look like this? This is straight out of Akira Toriyama's sketchpad and created originally, I guess you would say, because Akira Toriyama never got this far, but created originally by Marek Marimo. If you guys know who Marek Marimo is, he makes a lot of art for the Dragon Ball community. He's made the art for the entire Dragon Ball Gladiator Warriors, and he's also made the art for Dragon Ball Reset's thumbnail, and he's working on more art for the next chapter of Dragon Ball Reset. Make sure to go ahead and give him a follow because he is a treasured member of this community. But he's taken a design and opened up a conversation about Super Saiyan 3. The design comes again from Akira Toriyama's sketchpad, and it looks like this. Now that is the original Super Saiyan 3 design, what Super Saiyan 3 originally looked like. And the way he looked is very similar to what we got, but with some huge changes. Number one, the eyebrows are still gone. Those were originally thought up by Akira Toriyama. I don't know if it was to make him look more primal, more ape-like. I'm not exactly sure the thought process behind it, but to me, I always thought the missing eyebrows made him look more animalistic, and I loved it. So that makes sense, love that. And then we have his hair. His hair was just Super Saiyan 2 hair with no fragments of hair dipping down. It was like an ultra spiked up version of what Super Saiyan 3 is. And after that, that's where the changes are starting to be noticeable, because we don't have the long hair. That's completely cut or wasn't created at that time. No long hair, and he has a tail. So seeing as how the original artwork was a Super Saiyan transformation, there isn't any colored versions, but we can assume that the tail that they grow in this design, that tail is golden. So Marek Marimo took that design, recreated it, and made it into this beautiful piece of artwork, even creating a version that has eyebrows. But no, we're gonna go back to the version that I like without eyebrows, because that one looks the most like Super Saiyan 3. Super Saiyan 3 is one of my favorite transformations, and it's been completely destroyed and made useless in Dragon Ball Super and doesn't make any sense. If this was the path they would have gone on, Super Saiyan 3 could have been something truly special, because you know what this looks like? This looks like a combination of Super Saiyan 3 and Super Saiyan 4, obviously, but it looks like Akira Toriyama was going more for that animal look. He was going more for that Super Saiyan 4 look. This is straight up 50-50, Super Saiyan 4 and Super Saiyan 3, except it makes more sense. The Super Saiyan 4 transformation, as cool as it looks, as awesome as it looks, as great a design as it looks, it makes no sense coming from the Super Saiyan line of transformations, because the Super Saiyan line of transformations, those are all golden warriors. And then we have the Super Saiyan 4 transformation, which is red fur, black hair. Doesn't make any sense at all when it goes with this timeline. When it comes to this design looks like straight right after Super Saiyan 2. Hell, this looks like an added version to Super Saiyan 3, except, you know, you'd have to probably either keep the hair long or keep it longer or something along those lines, but it looks like it makes sense. And it fits very well. The only thing that I can think of is that Akira Toriyama came up with this design and then axed the tail, even though it makes sense because he looks more like an animal with the eyebrows and the brow looking like that, and then the tail added. He looks good. It looks complementary, so that looks good. But he axed the tail because I think what he was going for was adding another Super Saiyan transformation later on down the line. He was probably thinking about maybe there's going to be one after that, and maybe that one will have the tail, and he was thinking about Super Saiyan 4 back when he was drawing the manga for the Buu Saga. That's my speculation, but that's the only thing that really makes any sense, honestly, when it comes to these designs. And so, as you can tell, because there's two of them here, you can tell on the one on the right, he lengthened the hair, and then, you know, I was like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and cut that tail, add that later down the line, and boom, we got the Super Saiyan 3 transformation that we all know and love, and that one is great. But honestly, I'm telling you right now, guys, and hand to God, I'm telling you that this pre-transformation design that Akira Toriyama made, to me, this is a lot better than both Super Saiyan 3 and Super Saiyan 4. This one beats both of them in my opinion. It makes the most amount of sense. I like the Super Saiyan 3 long hair, but as you guys can see, that design makes no real continuity sense when it comes to the Super Saiyan 4 and God's design, because his hair never grows in those designs, at least not to those lengths. So it's like the hair went backwards and was short again, so it doesn't make any sense for him to have long hair going with the rest of the design. So I think that this is the best one that we should have gotten, and this is straight from Akira Toriyama. I'm glad that he at least wrote it down and drew it and, you know, came up with the concepts so that Merrick Marimo, the very talented Merrick Marimo, could bring those concepts to life and give us the first ever colored version of this, and to see what it looks like. As you guys can tell in this art piece, this is the Super Saiyan 3 transformation scene, but with a different look. And if Goku grew out his tail, because this form requires for you to grow out your tail, that's just so much better. It makes more sense than anything they did in Dragon Ball GT, at least in my opinion, when it comes to the Super Saiyan 4 transformations. I mean, that shit was everywhere. You know, Goku broke through his limit because he had to become Grade Ape, and then he broke back down and shrunk. And honestly, I really don't like that transformation sequence like that much. I think it's alright. And then Vegeta's is just garbage. So really, GT kind of fucked up a lot of things, and Akira Toriyama, thinking for the future, I think really fucked up the Super Saiyan 3 design overall, ultimately, because he had a better design for both 4 and 3 that he never used. But those are just my thoughts. Honestly, I think that they need to bring back Super Saiyan 3's relevance and make that a transformation that can be built on and become stronger, and have at least one of the characters use it all the time besides Gotenks. I think that it has a lot of promise, and I think that it's a transformation that can really be useful in the future, hopefully. But besides that, guys, that's basically all I have for you today. Make sure you drop your comment in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think of this design specifically. And if you made it to this point of the video, you are now part of the hashtag End of Video Squad. Congratulations. Give yourself a pat on the back. Thank you so much. Drop your comment in the comment section below with the hashtag End of Video Squad for a chance to be given a shout out in my next video. Today I'm going to be responding to Robo-sama, and Robo-sama, this is the most amount of likes any comment has gotten in any of my comment sections. I can't even think of the last time a comment came close to this. over 1,000. I mean, I haven't looked through the rest of my videos if they've grown and they've gotten comments like that, but in recent memory, at least in the last 6 months, this is the most popular comment. Basically, it says, "A like for everyone that stated Bulma stole Vegeta's virginity. P.S. This is an absolute gem." And that makes sense because that was the unanimous answer in the comment section, so that makes sense why they liked your post. But I definitely enjoyed it. Thanks for saying the video was an absolute gem, because it is. Thank you so much. This is going to be BlackScape signing off. Take care, guys.
Subscribe for more content. Or perish.